I hereby order and direct as follows: that the Ministry of Education, jointly with the Ministry of Interior and the National Treasury, shall establish a framework for the construction of over 10,000 classrooms needed to provide the additional learning space for the 1 million new students set to join junior secondary.
Following President Uhuru Kenyatta's directives, it seems the government is leaving no stone unturned to see to it that the said 10,000 classrooms are up.
The government is going to do whatever it takes to ensure that the field officers don't suffer during this process. But let this not be the first impediment, because this is typically Kenya. So we agree that our goal is to deliver, and we shall deliver all the classrooms by April.
Number one, let us begin preparations immediately, because what will lead to our success is early preparations. Because this is bigger than the desks, because the desks was a slightly smaller project than this one. This is a very big project, and it's going to see deployment of a lot of resources. The first phase is about 8 billion or so, and then the second phase will follow. It's a huge project.
And barely a week after the Ministry of Interior and Education Ministry met with the county directors to lay foundation that will see over 1 million students transition to upper classes in the coming year. The frenzy has hit Siaya County, with the County Director of Education Nelson Sifuna saying a total of 338 classrooms will be built in the county under the CBC Infrastructure Development Program, which was announced by President Uhuru Kenyatta during the last Mashujaa Day celebrations.
Siaya is a beneficiary. Out of the 242 second schools we have, 201 are going to benefit. And in the 201, the classrooms range from 1 to the highest 6 classrooms.
This despite the matter currently before the corridors of justice after the Law Society President Nelson Harvey petitioned the courts to have the competence-based curriculum suspended. In the suit, the petitioners cited cost and time implications of the new education system.
We will target them because the money should be in their pockets to circulate in the villages.
The stage is now set for a battle royal after Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha says they are ready for the court.
And those of you who have children in both CBC and the other system, compare the children and tell us the truth. What is the difference? That's why we are very passionate about this CBC. Because the child who is doing CBC already knows that it is pragmatic and good and just and fair to wash plates in the kitchen. When the mother says, no, let come and wash the plates, the child tells you, no, we are taught to wash plates, let me go and wash.
When you look at the amount of money it took to build the classroom, is honestly speaking is about 50% of what our friends will tell you in CDF they used to build classrooms. I don't want to go that story because all of us know what happens in that part of the world. You know, this part of the world is the honest part of the world.
High Court Judge Justice Anthony Mrima late last month declined to stop the curriculum and opined that the court will first hear applications seeking to enjoin 6 interested parties, including Kenya Private Schools, Kenya Primary Schools Head Teachers Associations, Katiba Institute, Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers, and Kenya National Parents Associations before making any orders in the case. This, as teachers say, they are relieved since they were troubled on how they will handle the situation come 2023.
Now that the issue of classrooms have been solved for Ramba, we'll now concentrate on issues of the dormitories. So once again we want to thank our government for this initiative, and we pray that resources will be found so that even more classrooms are put.
Reporting for Ebru News, my name is Arnold Musali.